Legal Executive for Shropshire Council. Can I please ask the applicants to introduce themselves, please?
PC Steve Muller, West Mercia Police.
Duncan Warden, also West Mercia Police.
Can I ask the licence holder and anyone supporting them to introduce themselves, please?
Christopher Julius Jones, licensee of the Tumbledown Hotel.
David Thomas of Gittins MacDonald Solicitors from Wrexham, supporting Mr. Jones.
Hello, I'm Rosalind McCarthy. I'm a dyslexia consultant and diagnostic assessor. I'm here to support Mr. Jones.
I'm Norrie Porter. I'm Shrewsbury and West Shropshire Campaign for Real Ale, here in a personal capacity to support Mr. Jones.
Could I ask officers to introduce themselves, please?
Jessica Moores, Shropshire Council Licensing Team.
Ross O'Neill, Shropshire Council Licensing Team.
I shall now turn to the agenda and ask for the election of the chair, please. Are there any nominations for the position of chairman?
I propose Councillor John Tandy as chair.
Could I ask for a seconder, please?
Councillor Nick Ignat, I second.
Thank you for that. The committee has read and considered all representation and evidence submitted by all parties in relation to the application. Therefore, representations should be distinct and kept to a brief summary of key points. There is no need to read out written representations or reiterate the details of written representations. The chair will intervene if it is felt that representations are becoming overly long and going off track or do not relate to the application being considered. The procedure for the hearing has been sent to you prior to this hearing. In general, we aim to keep this to order of business to ensure a timely and fair conduct of the hearing for all parties. It is felt necessary during the course of the hearing, the committee may make a decision to deviate from the procedure. This is at the committee's discretion. There is an opportunity throughout the hearing for each party to ask questions of others following their representations. Please ensure you use this opportunity to ask questions only and not to make further points or statements. It is for the chair to decide if questions are appropriate and relate to the matter in hand. Any behaviour considered to be disruptive by the chair may lead to parties being muted or asked to leave the hearing. Question, have any representations been withdrawn? Solicitor. Oh, sorry.
Chair, no representation has been withdrawn.
Okay. Would any parties present like to withdraw their representation? No. Does any party have any evidence not already submitted which they would like to put forward for consideration? Sorry, can you use the mic, please?
I did put it in the bundle this morning, but they are WhatsApp conversations with police officers, which I've had printed out.
I've got to ask a question. It's got to be in agreement with other parties. If you can submit that evidence.
I did submit it last night into the big bundle online, but I don't know. It was quite late. So there it is. It's there. Along, right. And the transcript of the 22 meeting, but that was in before. But that I've only recently found that I had those conversations with officers about, and they're fairly recent, and I thought they would be helpful.
Right. Do the police have any? Sorry. Do the police have any objections to this evidence being given?
I've only been made aware of this morning. When I checked out past 3 yesterday afternoon, there was nothing in the shared folder at all. So I haven't had a chance to have a look at it prior to this meeting.
If the committee agreed that we move on and not allow that submitted evidence, are you two happy with that?
Chair, I have not seen that evidence because unless we're provided with written copies of it to all 3 committee members, then I wouldn't be happy for that to be included.
Okay. And Susan?
Yeah, I agree with that. We need to see the evidence before we sit on this committee.
Well, can you use your mic, please?
I'm really sorry. I'm dyslexic. I did make people aware of that. I did ask for a face-to-face meeting with people beforehand. I pleaded. It's been very distressing for me, and we're submitting an application to have it adjourned so that we can have that meeting and go through this evidence. I'm really sorry. That's all I can say. My disability hampers me, and it's hampered me all my life. And I've been apologising all my life, and I genuinely mean it. I know it's a pain in the neck for everybody, but it's a bigger pain in the neck for me. I'm sorry. I submitted evidence. I was advised by my counsel to take it out so that he could go through it, and then I submitted it again. I'm really sorry, but this was one that I didn't resubmit until last night.
I don't think we've got. Can you switch off your mic, please? I don't think we've got time to take that extra information now. It's not fair on the police, and it's not fair on the committee to take that extra information you provided today. So, as such, we will not be taking that into consideration.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying to me. I am pleading with you for the pub and everything that you give us an adjournment for my disability, which has not been recognised.
But that is going further into the case, and at the moment we don't need to. We don't need to. Can you switch off your mic, please? Right. Okay. Members are reminded we've got disclosable pecuniary interest. Members are reminded to disclose any registrable or non-registrable interest in the matters to be discussed. If following the declaration of interest, any party feels that members' decision making may prejudice, they should make it known. The hearing may then need to adjourn so the committee can be reappointed. Has anyone got any disclosable interest? Can you say it on?
Councillor Nick Ignat, no interest to declare.
Councillor Eden, no interest to declare.
Councillor John Tandy, no disclosable interest to declare. Exclusion of press and public. I move that in accordance with the provisions of Schedule 12A, Local Government Act of 1972, and paragraph 10.3 of the Council's Access to Information Procedure rules, the public and press are excluded for consideration of the remaining business. Please could you end the live recording?